What's up? It is your guy coming back at you, baby, with another one. All right, today we're going to talk about a little self-respect. We're talking about self-respect today, having respect for yourself. Because if you have respect for yourself, you will have a different air of confidence, and people will have to treat you with respect if you treat yourself with respect. But if you do not treat yourself with respect, people will not treat you with respect in return. All right, so we're just going to talk about that for a minute. So just remember, whenever you're listening to any of these videos, bro, any of these things that I'm talking about, any of the information, and you have a comment, right, or you have something that you do to help keep your self-respect going, or things that you've seen when you didn't have self-respect, put it in the comment box, bro, because your comments go a long way. They're not really for me, okay? They're for the people that view the video. They read the comments and they take away from things, man. You think that people aren't looking or watching, but they are, and they take things away from it and they adjust their lives, and we're on here to make each other better. All right, now also too, I just ask you that if you like the info, if you like what I'm putting down, please hit the like button. All right, just hit the like button. That lets me know I'm putting out good comment, good information, and subscribe to the page so that you can be first in line when I bring more content out. All right, so I appreciate you. Now, as far as it comes to self-respect, bro, self-respect is respect for yourself. That's it. There's no fancy definition for it. Respect for yourself. How do you treat yourself, right? And how you treat yourself cannot be hidden when you show up places, right? When you show up at work, when you show up at events, when you show up with your family, when you show up with your children, they can tell if you respect yourself or not, okay? So one of the major things that show people that you have self-respect is how you dress and how clean you show up, right? How well put together you are. Are your clothes fit to your body correctly? Do you take the time to launder your clothes correctly? Do you take clothes to the cleaners if you have to? Are you always smelling good? Are your clothes pressed? Do you take time to iron your clothing when it's a little bit wrinkled? Are you the guy that says, oh, it doesn't matter, I'm just going to Home Depot and running a few errands, so I'll put these nasty sweatpants on and these slides, I don't care who sees me? Or are you the guy who takes pride in his appearance, and every time you get dressed to go out in public, you put something on that fits well, or that has been laundered, or that at least looks like it's semi-new? Because a lot of times too, we will wear stuff way past the date that we should be wearing it. We got sweatpants, sweatshirts. Oh, that's my favorite hoodie, Mark. Yeah, but you should have gave it away a long time ago, bro, because it's nasty. Or you should only be using it to do yard work, bro. It's not something you should be putting on when you might see people. Because again, these people only are going to treat you how you present yourself. Now, I love to tell you, don't invest too much in what people think about you. But we still want to show up our best. And then if they don't think highly of you, then that's on them. But at least let's put effort in looking our best. If somebody shows up wrinkled, bro, or if they have stains on their shirt, or if their pants look way too big, if their shoes look worn down, I make an assessment about them. And I'm sure you do it too. It's not so much that you're judging them or that you want to look down upon them, bro, but you can't help but see what they have on. What are you going to do? Ignore the clothing that somebody's wearing? How can you do that? How can you look at them right in their face and not see what they have on? So how you present yourself with your clothing, your hair, your beard, whether or not you shave, your shoes, the bag you're carrying, the cologne you're wearing or not wearing, that all says a lot about you, bro. So if you have self-respect, you're going to make sure those things are on point. And people will return the favor, bro. They have no choice but to respect you when you're well dressed and you're well kept. Now, the next thing is how punctual you are. How punctual you are. Now, bro, listen. We talk a lot about punctuality on this page, right? On this channel. Because punctuality is huge. You will never hear another man say, you know what? I like that guy, but I do not respect the fact that he's always on time. I really want to work with him, but I cannot respect the fact that he's early to all of our meetings. That he shows up early to work. That he gets his kid to practice early all the time. That his kids show up to school on time every single day. That's not it. Actually, people gain a lot of respect from punctuality, bro, because before they get a chance to meet you. Think about this. You're pulling up with your kids, dropping them off at school. Bro, most of the people you have not had a conversation with before. Most of them just know you from driving up. They know the car. They know the kids that are going to pop out. Oh, that man's a punctual man. A lot of people at work, bro, you don't have conversations with them. Think about it. They don't know who your wife is. They don't know where you live. They don't know about your grandma. What they do know is if you're a punctual individual, if you're always rushing or not. They can see that. They can absolutely see that. Bro, listen, everybody has to respect a person who takes the time to be on time. Because we know what type of planning goes into that. We know what type of scheduling goes into that. We know that you have to leave early a lot, right? That it takes a lot because it's easy for something to happen to knock you off your square and then you're late. So, bro, listen to me. If you are not a punctual person right now, you're showing yourself a great amount of disrespect. It's how you show up, fam. A lot of times, what we do is, and what I did before was, oh, I can be late. They ain't gonna start on time. Oh, I can be late. My manager don't say nothing about it. But why am I judging my own punctuality by what other people are doing? That makes no sense. It's me. So if I'm trying to create more self-respect for myself, I want to be on point with everything I can control. And being punctual is a huge controllable, fam. And it's something you can do every single day. Something you could do every single day. So if you show up on time and when you said you were going to, people will respect that. Whether they tell you or not, fam, people will respect that. They have to, right? Also, thirdly but not lastly, people respect a man who does not lie, who does not cheat, who does not go behind people's backs. If you're a liar, if you're a cheater, if you go behind people's back, people will not respect it, bro. People will not respect it, especially if it's just for your own personal gain. Every once in a while, bro, you can get away with, oh, I had to lie to this organization to get them to donate $50,000 for our children, right? Sometimes people can excuse that. But if you're lying to go behind people's back and you're sleeping with people's wives, if you're telling people you're going to show up and help with, an event and you don't show up, if you're promising folk that you're going to connect them with someone that can help enhance their business or enhance their family in some way, and you never do it. You tell them you're going to call them back. You never call back. Bro, people look at you differently because of that. And although you might get off scot-free and it might not hurt you, they don't respect you because of it. They can't respect a man who lies all the time and cheats, bro, and goes behind people's backs. That does not mean that you have to be perfect, fam. You're going to make mistakes. But making mistakes and lying all the time is not the same. Also, this is what's crazy. Every time you tell a lie, bro, you hear the lie. You think I'm lying, go in the bathroom, close the door, look in the mirror and just tell yourself a bunch of things that aren't true. And tell me if you hear them or not. You hear them. Every word you speak, bro, you also hear it. So if you're telling lies, you're also hearing lies. And so you're realizing that, dang, I'm a liar. Every time you lie. And bro, that takes your self-confidence down. Because you know for sure that you can't be truthful and walk in your true self, bro. And actually be confident enough to say, this is how I am. This is how I act. This is what I do. I don't care what you think about it. So if you have to lie and cheat, bro, that means you need to do some things differently in your life. But mainly, you lose self-respect every time you do it, bro. And I don't know about you, bro, but I feel better when I'm respecting myself. I feel a lot better when I know I'm not lying to people, man. When I know I'm not going behind people's backs. Even when I have the opportunity to, because let's be clear about something. We're always going to have the opportunity to lie. We're always going to have the opportunity to promise people stuff and not come through for them. What are they going to do? Right? But bro, at the end of the night, you know what you said. You know what you told somebody you was going to do. So let me tell you something. If you show yourself self-respect by always being truthful, right? Holding true to your word, not making promises that you can't keep. If you make sure that you're punctual, now bro, mistakes will happen. But if you're giving 100%, bro, to be punctual for everything, Not just the big events, but even when you tell your kids, we're going to leave in 10 minutes. Even when you tell your wife, I'll be back in an hour, right? If you're doing it all the time, bro, it becomes a habit, right? If you're punctual all the time. Then on top of that, if you show up looking well put together, that you took your time to iron your clothing, that you've been laundering your clothing properly, that you're throwing away the old clothing, and at least you're showing up looking presentable every time people see you. Bro, they have no choice but to show you respect. And let's be clear, at the end of the day, bro, everybody's not going to like you. Everybody's not going to love you. But we do want respect from everybody. We want respect from everyone, bro. Black, yellow, brown, neighbors, co-workers, employees, it doesn't matter. We want respect. But people cannot respect you, bro, if you do not show yourself respect. And those are just 3 of the ways that you could do it. So, if you like the information that I gave out on this video, right? Some of the content that we're talking about, and you feel like it would impact somebody you love or know, right? Know and love. Just share the episode with them, bro. That's all I ask you to do. Takes 2 seconds. Hey, bro, I think you might like this video. I got a lot of good info out of it. Let me know what you think. It's about 15 minutes. That's all you got to say. And bro, I'm telling you what I know. Most of the time, this person you send it to will get something different from it than you got. That's the amazing thing. Now, if you are the guy that has been struggling with self-respect for a very long time, or a short amount of time, and you see yourself going down a dark path and you don't know how to get out, you might need some one-on-one attention. If that is the case, go down in the description, bro. Book a call with me. We'll get on the Zoom. We'll talk about what's been going on with you. Now, I might have to connect you with a therapist, a psychologist, some type of family counselor in your area. It might be something that you and I can't handle, or could be that we need to establish a relationship, bro. Just put a plan together for you for 60, 90 days, and we just work through getting you to develop some better habits. If that's the case, go down to the description, book a call, bro. We'll get to it, all right? Now, I always have to help you understand how much I appreciate when you take the time to listen to these videos, bro, and you get all the way to the end. That shows an immense amount of respect for me, right? That shows me that you at least care about the content I'm putting out, and amongst all the subscribers I have, that you want to get better. So I always appreciate when you guys listen to the whole video, you watch the whole video, especially when you share it. That means a lot for me, all right? So I appreciate you for hanging out with your boy. It is once again what we do. We just try to get better, baby. That's it. Every single day, all right? And we're going to do that as a unit. So come back in on another video. Look out for more lives, look out for more Q&As, and also make sure if you have a situation or a question or something you want to be talked about that you might want to remain anonymous about, bro, give me an email, coachmark22@gmail.com. That's coachmark with a C, 22@gmail.com. I'll put your question up. We'll do a little Q&A session on it. Keep you anonymous, as well. But you'd be surprised. You post a question, I put it out on a video, then other people comment, and you get all these different perspectives. You'd be surprised what that'll do for you, all right? So, tune back in on the next one, baby. I appreciate you. It's your boy, mark my words.